stench of their bodies was horrible.
This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer into Reaction. And what we're looking at today is the official trailer for Robert Eggers' Nosferatu. And this movie genuinely confuses me. First off, it's being released during Christmas. From what I've seen of this movie, admittedly very little at this point, this does not strike me as a Christmas release. I don't think it's going to work very well in that period. Second off, if you've seen any of Robert Eggers' movies, I've seen 2. I believe he's only done 3. The Witch, I know it's The Witch, but it's spelled The Witch, The Lighthouse, and The Northman. I've seen the former 2. Eggers, to me, feels to be very much a perfectionist, and he's all in on the smallest details, which is fine, but there's a joylessness to Robert Eggers' movies, which I think happens more often than not because he gets lost in the details. He's so focused that by my reckoning, he forgets these movies are made to be enjoyed by humans. And so the movies of his I've seen are very well done, gorgeously shot, but cold and kind of empty. It's really interesting. In any case, that's another reason I don't think this upcoming Nosferatu is going to do well. And I would compare it to Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula, which is a very affirming movie despite revolving around a vampire. And I think it's very comparable from what I've seen of Nosferatu. Never mind that Dracula, the story of Dracula, is based upon Nosferatu. So I can see why Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula did as well as it did. Though conversely, that's why I don't think Robert Eggers' Nosferatu is going to do particularly well. It's not going to flop, necessarily. I don't think it's going to be particularly strong. And another reason I don't think it's going to do particularly well is that it's fairly expensive. What I've noticed about Robert Eggers and his movies is that the less money he has to work with, the better they tend to do. The Northman didn't do well. In fact, it was a failure at the box office. And part of that was due to its budget being larger than his prior movies, never mind the subject matter and so on. I think a similar thing is going to happen to Nosferatu. Once again, I don't necessarily think it's going to fail. I do think it's going to be very soft, though. In any case, let's look at the official trailer for Nosferatu.
Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. I've never shared my secret with any soul.
You've had these spells since childhood. Tell me what you can from the beginning.
It is
That's cool.
like a dream. It was vomiting. When we turned around, everyone was dead. The stench of their bodies was horrible. Standing before me was death. But I'd never been so happy.
This creature is a force more powerful than evil. Its desire is to consume all life on Earth.
Only you can redeem us. Is coming.
There is a devil in this world and I have met him. But You could never please me as he could. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Well, that was the trailer for Nosferatu, and the question remains, why would anyone want to see this during Christmas? It looks dour, deliberately so. This is badly timed. This is not going to do well on that date. As I implied, Robert Eggers is a craftsman, and what he has to offer needs to be deployed in a certain way at certain times. This movie is going to underperform, I have no doubt, and that has less to do with the quality of it than the fact that it's badly timed and the subject matter appears so dour. Though what do you think? This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer into Reaction. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know down below. And as usual, consider a like or a follow. Peace.